Now, if you're feeling kind of low about the dues you've been paying, future's coming way too slow. And you wanna run, but somehow you keep on staying. Can't decide which way to go. Yeah, yeah, I understand about indecision, but I don't care if I get behind people living in competition. And all I want is to have my peace of mind. Whoa! Oh, who are you even looking at? That's my imaginary friend Terry. Hey, Bar, how you doing? Doing good, Terry. Thanks for tuning in on this Exploration Friday. Whoa, whoa. Checking all my trades that are sliding home. Having another rough one here today on this Friday. As I was singing, if you want to call it that, out of the corner of my eye on the Big Mac over here, I see Silver. I thought you had bottomed. I really did. I thought you had bottomed. I think you have bottomed. In fact, let's go right to the chart because I got my fingers crossed on this. As you know, I sold most everything the other day, but I couldn't sell my AGQ covered calls because, well, they were accounted for and it was going to cost me like an arm and a leg to buy them closed. So I thought I was just going to ride off into the sunset and have them called away at $47. But AGQ is currently at 4307. Wow, wow, wow. What's today, Friday? So at 1, 2, 3. So like 3 days in a row of just murderer's row on silver. This pivot box is just that's my safety zone. That's my safety zone. In fact, I don't even want the bottom of the box to be threatened. I would put let's see. Let's put the line. Let's get a line going here. I want to put a line in the sand. Can we do it live? Come on, Elon, get that internet charged up for me. Let me move horizontal line. Yeah, let's go horizontal line. And let's put it at 32.25. 22, 20, 22, 23, 20. This is taking all day, Bart. Hold on, I'm trying to dial in for you. Let's just put it right there. There it is. All right, we got to change the color though. Let's make it red because it's screaming my name that this is the line in the sand. Okay. My line in the sand. I don't know what that means yet, but I don't want it to be touched. I want this thing to turn up now, like right now. Oh, green. See, you did it. All you had to do is say it. Turn this thing up now, between now and the end of the day, to make me feel pretty good that we have indeed put in a local bottom on wave 4, and now we're going to go whoop. The problem is the reason why I sold off most everything was because the uncertainty in the market due to this election, an election that I've already voted today. This morning, me and Sparkle, I took her over to have her breast MRI. We do that once a year, and then once a year we also rotate in the mammogram. So mammogram, and then 6 months later breast MRI. 6 months later a mammogram, so on and so forth. Why would you do that? Is there something wrong? No, there isn't. But we want to make sure there isn't going to be anything wrong. Stacy lost both of her parents to cancer, and we had her genetically tested after her mother passed away in 2009. And sure enough, Stacy has the BRCA2 gene, which is AKA the cancer gene. We had her ovaries were removed in 2011. Was it 11? I think it was 2011. Yeah, 2011. And have been thinking about having a what is it called? Mastectomy? What is it? Why can't I speak right now? Mastectomy. See, I can't say it, so we're not going to do it. So we're watching the diet, keeping the health in check, and then having all those tests done to make sure that she is clean and clear. And then after that, we went over and voted early at the Porter County Government Building, and happened to run into. I mean, it was a long line, but the people at the end of the line. So we walk up. People at the end of the line. One of my agents, Janine, and her husband Matt. How fun was that? So we got to talk to them the entire time we were in line, but we got the voting done, and then I took her to breakfast at the new restaurant Birdie's. And why did I say all that? I just know you want to talk to me. So I thought I'd check in. So yes, let's get back to the subject. 32.25, line in the sand. Don't even think about it, Silver. In fact, I want to see you above. I want to see you threatening 33, if not into 33 by the end of the day, just to make me feel good if I continue to hold my AGQs. And it's hard. It's hard to not hold them knowing what they just were at. But there's the 17,000 shares. At one point, it was at like $825,000 market value. So you can see that it's down 90,000 from that high number. Do I think it's going back? I do. I just don't know when. Why don't you know when? I don't. My crystal ball has a chip in it. Magic 8 Ball needs a new battery. So you could see what I've been dealing with. So earlier today, while I was waiting for her, AGQ started to make a run. I'm like, here we go. Wait, that would have been here. Yeah, because we got there. Yeah, we got there at 7:55. So before market, it was like, hey, we're back up. See, I told you, baby, we're going to be just fine. We could even go out to eat today. And then it just plummeted after that, down from 44.88 all the way down to 43.36, but it's not done yet because it's currently at 43.17, and it got as low as 42.99. In fact, in Stacy's account, I still have that bid in at 42.99. It didn't get filled. It was right there, didn't get filled. Seriously, seconds later, it jumped up to like 43.22. So, in fact, I hope it doesn't get filled. I might go back in and readjust it so she can, because she sold her AGQ shares off when they had the run up 2 weeks ago on a Friday. So I'd like to get her back in if indeed this is the bottom, but it hasn't proven that it is yet, because we got a little green in there. I see a little green action. Yeah, I can see a little green right there. Making our way back up. Let's get up to that 33 plus if possible today. What else did we do? So yesterday, I think we talked about that I was possibly going to get involved in SPY or UPRO, or maybe I had already began the process, but I did end up buying 1,500 shares at an average. There were 3 different tranches, I think, at least 2. Average was 82.99, and then while I was with my lady friend at the hospital today, I put in a stop loss at 84.50. So I thought I moved it up. It had been at like 83.20. Yeah, 83.25 was the first stop I put in because I'm like, I'll just, a little profit is better than nothing. Don't want to get stopped out too early. Then I moved it up to 84.50. It ended up dipping down into there, and then it filled at 84.48, but it did lock in a profit of $2,235. So I was like, all right, we can go to breakfast, sweetie pie. And then in the meantime, I did buy 2,000 shares of TMF, which is a 3 times bull on the TLT, average of 46.46, and it's at 46.37. But I think we're bottoming there too. Then I bought so I bought 500 shares of TLT yesterday at 92.28, and I bought another 500 a day at 91.41, and I know it's lower than that. Let's go to the TLT. Oh, we got some greenage. Let's keep it going. Now, are we at a bottom? I don't know. Nice. Sure hope so. That's I thought we were there yesterday. Should we move that over again, or what are we looking at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we counting 5 down? A, B, C. I have to go back offline when it doesn't take so long for this thing to update while I'm recording and recount all of this action, because this could now be that we had do we have a 5 down? Well, hopefully that is the bottom. What did it get down to? 90.91. Wow. It's got to be, it just has to be. It's just set up almost perfectly to go up, but it hasn't done that yet. So I keep following it down. Bitcoin has me a little, even more nervous now. All right, here's why I'm nervous. So we put this pivot in. Did we do it yesterday or the day before? No, we did it like Tuesday, Wednesday. You know, if you've been watching the videos, and it played perfectly into our hands, even dipped down a little lower, but it was just moments later it shot back up. I'm like, all right, here we go. We're taking off. We're going to 74 to 75,000, but then it like took the chutes and ladder all the way down, and it's now at the bottom of that 4 box. So we don't want to see a 6-8 handle on this. I really don't, because then I got to go. I got to try to regroup and look at the whole thing over again. Let me see. A, B, C. No, that would be. Yeah. Yeah, we don't. I don't want to see a 6-8 handle. So 69,000 is the bottom of this and the line in the sand. Otherwise, I think we're going down over the weekend to 65. But I'll redo all the fib levels just to see if there's anything that I can make sense of here. If it turns around right now, then we're back in business. Turn it around. Turn around. Gotta get that Bitcoin heading up in the right direction, shooting for 75. Turn around, Bitcoin. That was pretty good, Bart. You're a really good singer. All right, come on. Let's get back on our horse here, AGQ. Why? Because I like you. Because if it doesn't, I might be half tempted to just sell it off, lock in the $50,000 profit, the $34,000 premium profit. So that's 84,000 in less than a month. But do I want to? No, I want to hang on at this point to watch it just drive through the roof, because I think that if we get some uncertainty in the election, which we will, that should be good for gold and silver, don't you think? Not so good for the rest of the market, but really good for gold and silver. But things have been really weird lately. You know, with the dollar was rising and gold was rising. That doesn't happen. Market was rising and gold was rising. That shouldn't be happening. So it's a little wacky right now. But there's my TMF trade currently down $364. TLT trade down $809. TLT calls that I bought that expire next Friday down 610. I'm still good with all those, even though they're taking gas. That's the update. A lot of talking, a lot of singing, a lot of good times between you and I, best friends, stocks, options, dividends, all the good stuff. Hope you're doing well. Like, subscribe, comment, share with a lovable friend, and I will indeed see you in the next video.